Alright, back with the pineapple glitch, and I believe this is like raid 47 or something like that. So, but as you can see, we got a nice big old bulldozer. What they decided to do is pull out a bunch of pallets and throw it inside the dump for some reason, which makes no sense. And they got this rolling cart. This is a whole new crazy, I don't know what they're doing. You know, it's Honolulu. Yeah. Hashtag Hawaii vacation. But, you know, we got the garbage truck, the steak truck, utility truck, 2 freaking pickup trucks, an extended pickup truck, a city and county car, a city and county SUV, a dump truck, a bulldozer, nice police, I don't know what you call it, what is that, a Mustang, and then we got another utility truck, and then it looks like Challenger, one of the newer Challengers, police cruiser, and 2 other marked cruisers, and down here we got another marked cruiser and another city and county car. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 police officers, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, at least 23 city and county officers. And then we got Trish Morikawa making her $80,000, and Wesley Chun making his $120,000. As we know, Bill 54 has been ruled both illegal and unconstitutional by the 9th District Federal Court in San Francisco, which is also the same district as what we're dealing with here. So it's not like a totally different district or court system that has no meaning to Hawaii. It's actually a direct answer to what is legal and not legal for Hawaii. And let's see, if you go to rebelutionnova, facebook.com rebelutionnova, and you'll find some information there about what's been going on here in the city since 1992 with the Houseless community. And you know, we got things in there like how certain city and county officials has been taking money from the affordable housing. We have things where they've changed the code so bad that they're not gaining any money, and they've started privatizing things for, you know, privatizing units and giving it to people. That has also cost, what they're saying, upwards of 700 plus people, and to end up on the street, more so than what we have now. We've also learned that the Houseless has more than doubled in the past year, and people are wondering why. Well, it's because they've spent their money for the rail. They've spent their money on beating and stealing from the Houseless, and all this activity, anywhere that's already been proclaimed as $5,000 to $10,000 per time, and as you can see, this is easily $10,000 worth of work here to go after pallets. It's kind of insane, right? So, yeah, $10,000 on one camp, and you know, they've been going island-wide, going to mini camps. So, in a day, let's say if they go to 5 camps, they've spent approximately $50,000. You figure Earlier this week, we got raided twice in one day, so that was $20,000. If you figure how much it would to pay for 10 individuals a housing at fair market prices, not even dealing with HUD prices, but just here prices, you come up to less than that by just giving the people homes for a month. So instead of spending that much in one day, you could have supplied 10 people half that amount, a month's worth of rent. Or 2 months worth of rent combined, or 20 people for a month. However you want to take and work out your figures, comes down to a good number of people at one camp. Actually, that would have been an entire of this particular camp on the days that they were doing. Would have been off the streets for upwards of 2 months for the same price of what they spent in one day. So that's that's what we do here in Hawaii. We have a corrupt government that allows this type of activity, privatization to allow corporations and business owners to gain money off the poorest of the community here in District 6. Here in District 6 also houses 62% of the affordable housing units for the whole island. The whole entire island, 62% of those affordable homes that we do have is right here in District 6. So, which is Punahou, Makiki, Kalihi Valley, Nuuanu, downtown Honolulu, and a few other choice places, but it's a pretty big district here of 55,000 people, and it sounds like we have approximately 15,000 people on this island alone with out homes.
Officer right there with the newspapers and a copy over the fishing mess. They have a copy of public opinion on Bill 54 and what's being talked about. I'm going to get up on the bench right now and read it.
Okay. So, but again, this is at Thomas Square, Occupy Honolulu. You're talking to, or listening to Christopher Nova Smith. Check me out on Facebook.com/rebelutionnova. And we're like the longest running encampment in the world right now for the Occupy movement. And we're still going strong. This would be sugar.
On August 6th, the 9th U.S. Circuit Court ruled that no city is allowed to seize property, store less than 90 days, or destroy items without proper notification or due process. Using Bill 54, Honolulu violates this every day across the island, with a population with little or no ability to reclaim items or stand up for themselves. We are not homeless. We are houseless. Home is where the heart is. Most houseless have a problem that everyone can fall into at any given time. No or low-paying jobs and high housing prices. Many go to school. Many go to work. Many are children. Instead of funding housing and services or ways to increase jobs, a living wage, and to lower housing costs, they have used this as a way to criminalize being houseless. It puts people's health and safety in danger by taking their medication, clothing, and toiletries, and all protection we have from the weather. Let your city council members know that Bill 54 needs to be repealed. Houseless rights are human rights, and they affect everyone.
What was that posted in?
This was posted in the weekly, just printed up yesterday.
Honolulu
it's also
Weekly?
online. Woo!
The Honolulu Weekly. There you go, guys. Check it out.
What are your comments, Sherry? And by the way, I saw the officer has Commission West copy.
Wow, that was a good spin for $10,000.
From there, you guys will come.
Yes, I'll call them when we on our way back.
Yeah, I won't put you on, but how do you feel about the recent privatization of the 1,257 homes units for affordable housing, especially knowing that there's actually a couple officers that's in those that's going to be on the street?
I'm not up to date on that 157 homes, but I know there's some policemen that live in some of these housing complexes. Yeah.
Right.
So, but.
Yeah, well, they're getting thrown to the street. That's 700 plus people is getting thrown in the street. How does that make you feel?
I don't think, well, I mean, anytime anybody goes on the street, that's not good. But like I said, I'm not familiar with that whole issue there. So
I just want you guys to have copies of this. I think it's important for you guys to know what public opinion is saying about what's going on with those systems there.
Well, as you heard there, even the officers, they know of other officers that's living in those units, but they're not sure on what's going to happen. And so that has to, like it did with him, you could tell, and just the way he was speaking, it's kind of troublesome. So they don't know how to deal with that.
Fish took a copy. I don't see what.
Right.
And I'll take one from you.
I have a real quick question. I'm not trying to start it, I won't put you on camera. But how do you feel about the privatization of the 1,257 units of affordable housing?
Where is that at?
That's actually here in District 6. District 6 holds 62% of the affordable housing for the whole island. They're privatizing 1,257 of those, meaning they've sold them to a private entity that doesn't have to make a payment for almost 3 years. With that, you actually have officers within your department that lives in those, that it's the gap group between 60 and 80% of the annual income median, which means they're going to end up on the street. They've already claimed that 700 more people, because of this privatization, will be immediately thrown to the street. And some of those are your very own officers. So while you're raiding these people going around the camp, how are you going to address the officers that you know that's going to be on the street as they're trying to scramble to find affordable housing themselves?
Well, I don't know how to ask that. I need more information.
Well, it's printed in. If you want, you could go to www.votecsmith.com, and right there it shows everything with the citations for it. It might be a concern of yours to know what's happening to your officers. So again, I'm talking to majors and captains, and and they don't want to address it, and they know that this is happening to their officers, but of course they don't want to say it on camera. They hint to it, but they have no answer. So what we need to do is get that information out, and sorry to have to do this on a ustream that's currently for Occupy, but www.votecsmith.com. Find the information, spread it out. We have firefighters, EMTs, and police officers that are going to end up on the street, and the higher ups within it aren't concerned because they make more money that keeps them out of that 60 to 80% gap group. And the ones that are in there, the ones that are starting out, they're going to be going to the camps and rating them also. How does it make you feel that the people that provide safety and health for our communities are the very same people that's now going to be under attack with Bill 54, which is an illegal and unconstitutional procedure that's being performed by the city and county. All right, well, this is Occupy Honolulu, rebelutionnova, Pineapple Glitch. I'm turning off. Talk to you guys later.